million N95 masks in all will be taken off of the cargo space of the 767 here, and they'll be placed onto these National Guard trucks. From here, they'll be taken down to the National Guard warehouse. That's where they'll be basically processed in, and after that is when they'll then be taken out and brought to area hospitals and trying to reach those frontline workers who are in desperate need of those N95 masks. Again, we're told the governor is here. We're told that Robert Kraft and Jonathan Kraft are here as well. They're expected to speak at 6:30 tonight. But we're going to quickly pan around inside the hangar here so you can get a look at the number of National Guard personnel and all the trucks here. You can see those troops standing by at attention right now. They're waiting for the arrival of aircraft. That's 767. As we mentioned, it's a crew of 10 on board there, and we're told that the seats where the Patriots players would normally sit are all in place there because this, of course, is not a commercial flight, it's a private flight, but they were able to jam as many as 1.2 million of those N95 masks into the cargo area of that plane, and they will be taken off here, put onto the trucks here, and then taken to the warehouse. From there, they will be distributed sometime over the next couple of days. Again, we're expecting to hear from the governor shortly in connection with all this. But as he said earlier today, this was teamwork, no days off, and obviously a glimmer of hope for those people on the front lines who are desperately waiting for these N95 masks, saying that is going to help them save lives. We're live at Logan tonight. Steve Cooper, 7 News.
Steve, the images we are seeing there at Logan truly are incredible. The Patriots plane carrying that precious cargo and just sort of an army of people, and literally the National Guard there in that hangar ready to help with this process. And the governor, it's just been incredible. He's been very proactive. We see him every day at all hours updating us on things. And explain to make sure, again, this is very different, the process of how we are getting these masks. The federal government not involved at all.
Right, they weren't, Kim. In fact, we talked to the governor earlier today, and for people that weren't aware, the state had ordered about 3 million masks, from BJ's, and they were headed to New York, and it was at the Port Authority in New York that for some reason, through, again, some logistical issues, those masks were confiscated by the federal government and sent to other places, and that, of course, caused a big problem. So the governor telling us earlier today that he sort of sat down and got with his team and said, how else can we sort of circumvent that? And what they were able to do is reach out to the U.S.-China Partnership Committee, which they actually had a chance to meet with the ambassador of China last week and sort of start to begin to hash out some of these issues. And what people at home may not realize is there were a number of logistical issues that had to be solved before they could get the plane to land in China. Now, once the plane landed in China, it was actually there. It was only allowed to be on the ground there, we're told, for 3 hours, and it literally took about 2 hours and 59 minutes to get these 1.2 million masks onto the cargo hold of that plane.